Alright, so hopefully the buzzing of this air conditioning unit don't pop up. But what I am doing is I'm recording a look at my new car, 2023 Hyundai Elantra with a what does it have? With a hybrid engine in it. So it has a electrical and it has an electric and gas powered engine. I believe the gas powered engine is 4 cylinders. And if you don't know anything about 4 cylinders, they're pretty good on gas mileage. So if you ever saw like a little cheap Nissan Sentra or something like that, like a '04 or something, pretty good. Starting off, we got the key fob. Key fob looks nice. I like it. I can pop the trunk, hold the horn. Remote start, unlock. You can set up the unlock settings in the car. So if you, if let's say if you wanted to unlock the car for all doors, you can set it up to where one unlock unlocks every door, or you can keep it at the factory setting where you press it once, it unlocks the driver's door. You press it twice, it unlocks all doors. So keeping that theme, if you come over here, you press this once, it unlocks this door. Press it twice, you might have heard it, it unlocks all doors. Go ahead and lock that back. If you press it from over on the passenger side, it will automatically unlock all 4 doors. Because they are assuming that you're not about to drive and you're trying to unlock it. Let's take a look at the back side of the car real quick. I'm gonna just jump over there. Okay, this is how the back side of the car looks. It looks really clean. You can see that there's a camera right there above the Hyundai symbol, and then one more right below it. What this comes out to is that you got like this weird kind of angles you can see if you want to in the reversing camera. I'm not sure what you would use it for. It looks really nice back here. I don't want to show my license plate because I don't know, the internet. I have a lot of other information on here, but that one would make it like pretty quick to track me down, so I'm gonna leave that part out. But this is kind of what it looks like. It has a sporty base type bottom to it, which I would say looks pretty good if you're looking for something to like a kind of sporty, I guess, if you really care about that. And then this is just the passenger side. Pretty standard. Es muy basic, but no, this is it. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna hop inside, start this back up, and then I'm going to try to talk about some features. And if I remember, actually I'm just gonna show the engine now, and then I'm gonna end off with just talking about the interior and stuff like that. These are the wheels. The wheels look pretty clean. This is nice. Like, I've never seen like brake rotors and stuff this new. Yeah, these are recharging brakes and stuff like that. Since it is a hybrid, that's part of how like the power in the battery gets brought in. I'm just going to show that feature that I talked about. All doors were unlocked by pressing that. See, all doors were unlocked. Didn't close that one. All right, and then let's show the engine. Gonna skip over to the engine. All right, this is the 2-part engine that I said. Got a big hybrid right here. I can't really tell you what everything does because I am not familiar with a hybrid engine. This is probably the first time I actually gotten a look at one. Of course, I can say simple things that pretty much anybody can pick up. This is the battery. This is not the hybrid battery. This is the engine battery. Anything over here with these orange cables, that is connected to the electric engine. Over here is the gas powered engine. You can see all of the little components and stuff like that. I don't really have too much to talk about it. If I had my ratchet set out here, I would take it off and show you the cylinders, but I don't have it. So, you know, these bolts right here are still on there, just keeping this down. It's a little hot since I had just worked out the car. One of the things is that the car looks really nice. It has like a good performance type thing, but you can see some spots where they like kind of skipped on a little bit of quality. So one thing is, like, one of the little things is that you have to manually lift the hood up to this point and then place this one. I know on my '06 Sonata, it had a hydraulic hood where it'll keep it open for you. And that's from a '06 versus a 2023. There's a big technology difference there. kind of stuff. And what you'll see like with this car is it's pretty nice, but there is like a little bit of cheap spots on it. So we're gonna jump over into the interior, and that'll be nice. Okay, so now we're in the car. When I say you're gonna see some nice things about it, but you're also gonna see some spots where corners were crossed. Okay, so this is full length leg room pretty much. If you were in this car, so I'm 5'6", you can see how much, like, this is the seat all the way back with me leaning all the way back. I can fit in, I can't touch the pedals. So if you were taller, if you were, let's say, I would say up until about the 6'4" region, so 6'5", maybe like I would say up into that point, you surely have to be comfortable like this far back in the seat. And let's just kind of see what kind of space back here you'd have. See, you'd have some kind of space with it fully back, but that's more so like something you probably ride with a child back there or something like that. You do have this kind of raised up back part over here, so that's why this car has that rear view camera, because you can't really back out, especially like if like a small child ran by, you would definitely be running them over without that back camera. This is what the seats look like. Everything on it is pretty factory. Seat belts look pretty just standard seat belts. Those seats do let down if you wanted to see like trunk space. I forgot to do that. I'll try to make sure I do that by the end of this video. Factory, there we go, down there. A little vent right here, a little middle vent in this back thing. Regular. One thing that I said is that you're going to see some, it looks nice. Interior looks clean. It looks so spacious. It's like a cabin, how I'm sitting right now, and how much space I can just sit back and look, and all of this stuff. I can get it all on camera, just chill here. One of the things is, though, you will see some stuff. The steering wheel is pretty nice to me. It is plastic. It's not leather, but I'm going to start this up because, damn, is it hot in here. Let me just press that brake. Okay, so the car is on. One of the ways that you know that the car is on is that ready to drive symbol right there. It'll stay up there. The car is completely quiet when it's on. You can't hear a single thing. But look for that symbol if you're ever wondering, like, is my car on? It's this ready to drive symbol. It's a car with like a backwards and forwards arrow behind it. That EV just means that that the electrical engine is currently in use, I believe. I have to look at the quick guide menu, but sorry about that weird cut. So what happened was the car connected through the Android Auto. It connected automatically, which kind of stopped the video, so I'm just gonna have to suck it up. I am gonna open the door up because, ooh, let's get some air in there for real though. Nice little things. This thing right here, it's pretty nice. It's some extra storage down there. I'm not sure what you would put over there. Maybe like some envelopes, extra little bit of storage, things like that. You can see the cup holder. If you wanted to reverse this out, this is just regular. If you had like a bigger drink, it stops right here. So small bottom, kind of like a McDonald's cup. If it had a small bottom but larger top, you can do that. But this is how it comes, with this really deep thing in there. Little storage space. This USB, if you wanted to send like files to your car, or you wanted it to read a USB, you would put it here. If you wanted to charge it, it has the little charging symbol. Obviously you would use that one. And then your standard little 12-volt car charger / cigarette lighter. They stopped putting the cigarettes and lighters in them. Not sure if they do that to get people to stop smoking or what, but you got these nice little things that say Elantra down here. You know, steering wheel is pretty nice. If we go in through the gauge, I'm going to have to pause it again to go through the gauge, because once the car turns on, it's going to try to like connect to my phone and change it up, which is why I will have to get a camera. The gauge is a little bit different. So unlike your regular car gauges, there is no RPMs or anything like that. This is the speedometer with the fuel tank right there. And then this is what kind of works as your RPM gauge. So if you can't see, it's in the off position. The blue is a charge position. The green is eco, and power is power. The power, how that works is power is basically if you're using just the gas engine. So if you try to accelerate up like pretty quickly and stuff like that, the car is going to jump out of eco mode and it's going to go to power mode, where the gas powered engine is doing most of the work. If it's in eco mode and it has that EV and stuff like that, some part of the car is getting provided power from like the hybrid motor, I mean the electrical battery or the electrical motor and type stuff like that. And then the charge, it drops into charge whenever you do an action that charges the electrical battery. So what happens is you'll see it jump into that charge if you hit the braking thing. Down here we got some standard buttons. This is like this one lets you mute a notification thing. So it has this lane keep assist. It has lane keep assist, but it also has a thing that notifies you if you're like getting out of the lane, and it'll make a chiming noise and stuff like that. So if you want to just turn off that chiming noise, you just hit the button one more time and it'll stop. This is just standard traction. This is a button if your battery dies, not the hybrid battery, but the car, the gas powered motor battery. If that dies, you can give yourself a jump from the hybrid battery by pressing that one. So you don't need like jumper cables or something like that. And then this just changes the brightness of your LED display. One of the cool things is that you can do like a blue light filter on the radio display too. Radio, like I said, the radio is pretty, like I said, it's going to be like some nice quality stuff in here where it like looks nice, and then it's going to be like some things that you can kind of tell like look a little bit cheaper. So the radio just kind of like has this like kind of generic look to it. But like the buttons look nice. The buttons look nice to me and stuff like that. But yeah, just like a little generic look to it. Some features. Right here, if you're looking at the buttons, this is drive mode. The car has 3 drive modes. It has normal, sport, where you're gonna get like some better handling or whatever, and then it has like smart driving mode. This is your backup camera. So if you press this, you get to look at your rear view camera. You can do that in park, but when you reversing, it automatically changes on. And if you are reversing, you can use the screen to change which kind of view you see as a backup. This is your emergency brake, and this is auto hold, which is a pretty cool function. Basically, if you are sweaty, if you are why didn't I just do this with all of the windows down? It's like such a nice windy day, that would have made sense. But if you are like if you're at a drive-through, if instead of like holding your foot on the brake the whole time, or putting the car in park and then putting it back into drive, you can press that auto hold function, and then once it'll turn on, it'll be white when it's on, it'll turn green when it's engaged. So basically you would press the brake, let it turn green, and then you can take your foot off the brake and just sit there, and it'll stay like in a parked position until you press the gas, and then it'll like just let you go without changing a thing. It was pretty cool. I tried it out in the Dunkin' Donuts parking lot. That was pretty much just it. Buy it. This is what the little console looks like. Shaped a little bit weird, but hey, that's how it is. It's not bad. It is kind of bad if you want to put something square in there, which is what I was trying to do earlier. So the shape kind of got in the way of it. Standard glove box. Came with this kind of stuff in there. There is a complete manual, and then there's like a quick guide manual where you can just like hop in and you can look at like little quick things, little quick settings and stuff like that. The seats are manual. They are not automatic seats, but this is like a little quick guide. If a light popped up on your dashboard, I'm trying to find it. Let's see. They have like an entire guide in here. Guess I should knew what page it was on. Anyways, yeah, I'm not gonna spend any more time just looking for that. But anyways, if a light popped up on your dash and stuff and you wanted to know what it is, that's the quick guide. That's what's in there. Brand new. I bought it with 12 miles on it. I have taken it around, driven it for only I think I'm at 24 miles, so I probably only put 12 miles on it today. The first oil change is at 5,000 miles, and it's supposed to be changed every 5,000 miles. I asked the lady if it was like a high type mileage oil or no. She said no, it's just regular conventional oil. I guess since it is a hybrid, the oil changes are a little bit more spread out. What I was used to is getting oil changes every 3,000 miles. It could also be like a newer car thing to where it just every 5,000 miles. So yeah, there's that. The Android audio is pretty good. I like so far I've been like tinkering with it and stuff. Your notifications will pop up, like it'll do a chime if you get a notification, but you can silence that chime so it doesn't mess with your music anymore. And if you want notifications to pop up but for it to not start like showing the first sentence and stuff of the notification or start reading the message, you can turn that off as well. There are some buttons on the steering. You've probably seen them, but these are the buttons. This is a call stop button, mode for switching out the radio. Voice assist, like I said, it has that Android audio setup, so you could like press this and start giving out like vocal directions, I believe. Up, down for volume, up, down for looking through the menu. I'm not sure which menu. This one is for the car for sure. This is that lane keep assist, I believe. This is your cruise control where you turn it on and then you start it with this, pause / restart it. And then this is just the main menu if you want to just like click through the menu. What else is there? There's this SOS button. You don't get a sunglasses holder. You get an SOS button. So I guess you get an SOS button if you are just shit out of luck. You get that. So I'm gonna step back out because I could go more into depth with stuff, but I honestly wouldn't even know what kind of things people want to hear about. Oh, cool feature. You do have these on the rearview mirrors. The little blind spot warning indicator. What I found is that the blind spot warning indicator, it doesn't show you like a backwards thing where it'll show you a camera or something like that. It does flash, and what happens is if you have on your left blinker and somebody appears in your left blind spot, the car like kind of does this like warning noise. Like it's very distinct. It's not like alarming, but it's very distinct to alarm you that somebody just entered your blind spot and it realizes that you are planning to go that way. So I think that like hopefully that'll keep people from like just driving with their blinkers on too. But I thought that was a nice little safety feature. Yeah, I did get it with a spare key, which is cool. It came with Hyundai Blue Link Assist, which is pretty decent. You can set settings. You can start your car from anywhere that you have a Wi-Fi signal at. Not the car, but you, like Wi-Fi or cellular signal. You can start your car up, and you can put in up to 4 different programmable settings. So you can have like a winter setting where the heated seats turn on, the air turns on high, stuff like that, defrost. Or you can have like a summer setting where the air goes completely cold and it blows outward towards you and stuff and starts like chilling the climate of the car. But there are 2 more options. Personally, I don't know if you want to make one for every season, but personally I think those 2 options are pretty good. It comes with the car for 3 years. That's cool, I guess. The next video I'm going to be making is about the finances of this car, the kind of rate that I was looking at, my budget, my plan for what kind of car loan I got, what kind of rate I got, what it's going to be looking like in interest and fees and things of the sort. That's going to be my next video, down payment and everything. But I figured people would rather see the car first and then maybe look at finances, you know, shiny car, whatever. But anyways, that is it for the video. One last outside of the car, if you want to look at the rims again, if you want to look at the tire sizes, things of the sort. I'm not gonna climb up under there. I am parked right here. You can kind of see like how much clearance I got. A little decent considering that the other car that I was driving in, it was scraped at that point. But yeah, I like it. Happy to have a new car. I've waited like 5 months on this bad boy because of just a lot of stuff. But yep, this has been your boy. See ya.